Hello, and welcome back to Glen Memorial United Methodist Church here on campus at Emory University. Today I would like to tell you about one of my favorite organ stops here in the positive division. That is the Unda Maris. Translated from Latin, Unda Maris means wave of the sea. If you think of unda being the same root as undulating, for example. Wave of the sea might seem like an over-the-top mystical name for an organ stop, but after I demonstrate it here, hopefully you'll agree that it fits pretty well. The Unda Maris is a type of celeste. A celeste is when two organ pipes are purposefully tuned just slightly off pitch from one another, so that when they play together and speak at the same time, they produce this really interesting shimmering tone or undulating effect. This is due to the beating effect produced by the interference of the two sound waves, which are really close to being aligned perfectly, but since they're a bit off, there's some interference. Alternately, they cancel each other out or reinforce one another. And so that produces this rhythmic beating sound. Sometimes you can actually hear the beating, the undulation very clearly. Other times, if you hear beats but you're not playing a celeste, you probably should call your organ tuner. So I'm going to play an A major chord here on the dulcian, which is a soft 8-foot string stop. Now I'm going to play that same chord on the Unda Maris by itself. Those of you with really keen hearing might be able to tell that the Unda Maris is tuned just slightly flatter than that first stop. Now listen while I play that chord with both stops together. That's pretty otherworldly, I think. I'm going to do the same sequence again now. I'll play the normally tuned stop, then the Unda Maris, and then the two together. So maybe you can hear those beats. I've got the perfect piece to demonstrate this stop now, which is an elevation toccata, or in Italian, bear with me, Toccata cromatica per l'elevazione by the late Renaissance composer Girolamo Frescobaldi. This elevation toccata comes from a collection called Fiori Musicali, or musical flowers, which is another type of organ mass, just like the ones by Couperin and Clarambeau that I've referenced in previous videos. So in an organ mass, each movement has a specific function during the religious service. The elevation toccata was composed for or improvised during the point in the mass where the newly consecrated host and chalice, the bread and the wine, are raised or elevated for the congregation to see. Though this is a sacred suspension of time, and it's shown in Frescobaldi's music by many harmonic suspensions, the tension and the release in the harmony, and also with chromaticism. That, combined with the mystical sounds given by our Unda Maris stop, makes for a very contemplative and timeless piece. I hope you can take this opportunity to sit back and meditate a bit, because this is a very relaxing piece, both to play and to listen to. Enjoy!